Look at this fucking cat, guys. It's literally just chilling in the leaf pile. I guess we got a shop cat. What the hell? I guess the leaf pile is warm. I don't know. Alright guys, today we're gonna mess around with this grommet hole for the wiring harness. I trimmed it up a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember or saw the last vid, but it was a little jagged from where I cut it off the other car. I got a little tight in this one corner, but it was hard to cut it out with what I had. So trimmed her up a little bit, shaved it down. We're gonna cut a hole in the brat here and tack that in, start routing the harness, try to get that all fixed up. Might mess with this bottom corner today, not sure. Not really worried about this because I just, like I said in the last video, I just want to make it running and get it driving, and then I'm going to worry about the rocker panels, finish all the welding, painting, blah blah blah. I just want to get it moving. Well, first I want to get it running, then I want to get it moving. But you need wiring to get it moving. Well, to get it running. Alright, so I'm gonna take this wheel off here and mark where I gotta cut it. Luckily my buddy left his plasma cutter here, so we're gonna plasma cut this hole out. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my impact, guys. I'll be right back. And by the way, guys, I did get the stove going, luckily, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here still. It is freezing. She's rocking and roaring though. Only took a little bit of gasoline. So now that she's gone, you just gotta keep loading it up. But these thick pieces burn forever, man. Shout out to Eddie and his work. Luckily he got those for us. Alright, get back to the brat here. Alright guys, sorry about the air compressor. Got our rough shape templated out, sharpened out. Gonna blast through this with the plasma now. See if I can set you up here. Alright guys. Alright, so we blasted through there. Probably gonna have to trim it some more. Maybe not. That might be pretty freaking good actually. You know, a little bit of trimming, but it's actually pretty decent. I think I did a pretty okay job there. This shit right here was real thick, so it wasn't going through all the way. It's probably double or triple layered there. And with the plasma, as you guys just saw, I was just going willy-nilly, but you want to go nice and slow so that it fully penetrates, because if you don't fully penetrate and you catch a thick spot like this, all that slag is blown right back in your tip, and then that's how your tip gets all egged out and you get some pretty haggard cuts. Let me see if I can focus on the tip here. This thing's actually wasted. Look at that thing. You ain't gonna get clean cuts with that, but it's no biggie for me, really. But you're doing a job for somebody else and you want nice clean cuts, you better have a fresh tip and you better do it right. Alright guys, I'm gonna try to clean this up and get this fitted in there and just little tacks. Get this harness routed. It's gonna be sweet because it's gonna fit right through there. Actually, for now, I'm gonna make sure that this big harness plug even fits through that hole in the bracket. We might have to widen that up some more also. I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is your main junction here that goes inside of the car. This is the engine harness side, and then this gets connected to your main harness in the car. It's gonna be a little tight, but I think it's doable. So that's sweet. We just gotta get them all fished through there, but this one fat one fits, so that's all that really matters to me. Of course, now I can't get it back out, but it fits. There we go. Alright, that's cool. Get this cleaned up. Get this piece fitted in there. This guy's out here doing donuts again. I should hop in the Subi and show him up, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright guys, let me get the grinder, or the die grinder, I guess. Actually, first let me just hack all this off. Oh, almost cut through the bolt for the door there. That wouldn't be good. Alright, we're getting there. Sand this up some more. Sand that up some more. She should be fitting pretty well. Good enough. It's in there. So I got this harness routed, guys. All that's like my headlight stuff. I think I took the radiator fans out because it's not going to be computer controlled. I'm just going to have it on a switch. But my alternator, it's a little low. I'm going to trim that down. And then the connections that go to the fuse box, engine harness connections, comes through this hole here. We're gonna run it how the WRX one goes up along the fender. Got to tie it up better and all that, but this is just a rough routing of it. And then in here it's just a couple of plugs that go to your main dash harness inside of the car. We still gotta get that in here. I gotta drill some holes on the passenger floor for the tranny connections, or figure out something else. Haven't decided what I want to do there yet, but need to get that routed. But yesterday I was kind of just looking around, just like not really doing much, and I saw something I thought was kind of weird. So I had all the middle and the passenger timing cover on before. The left side, the driver's side was off because this car, the car that this motor came out of was in an accident. The kid hit a deer, and so that cover was cracked. And we had this car running. Well, he started up at his house before I bought it, and then when we got it back to Jersey, we drove it around my buddy's farm. It had no alternator belt, but we thought it was stalling out because the battery was being, drawn out. It didn't have enough power to keep going without a charge, so we thought that's why it was running like shit. But I think it turns out that this thing's actually out of time. I guess I moved it from where it was yesterday, but I'll show you guys here. So we're gonna get this one lined up here. Might have went a hair past, but that's basically, the crank is where it would be to do your timing belt. And then these are good. That's right on point. That's right on point. They're never, 100%, but that's where it wants to be. So this is good. These are both good. Now we come over here. Try to squeeze you guys in here. That one is way off. And these two are also way off. So it looks to me like these are what? It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 or 4 teeth off. But the good thing is, I'm 99% sure that it's 3 or 4 teeth retarded. And also, when this crank is in this position, the pistons are halfway in between their rotation. So they're dead center of the crankcase. So even any valves that are fully open, they won't touch that crank, or those pistons, I'm sorry. So I think we're going to be okay, because these are farther back in their sequence than they would be. And like I said, also, if these are open at all, this crank is in a position where the pistons won't be able to touch the valve. So I don't know what happened when he was in the accident, but judging by the position it's in now, I think it's okay. So hopefully we can just reset this timing, and at least for the initial startup, I'm going to do a new belt kit, but it looks like it's going to need cam seals. It's all wet back there, and I'm not going to pull this motor back out until I test start it. It's not worth the effort. I've already had it in like 3 times, in and out 3 times, so this is the last time it's coming out until, well, it's staying in until the last time it's coming out, and it's going to get a full refresh, everything it needs, and then that'll be the last time it goes in for hopefully at least 100,000 miles. Or at least 80, I hope. But anyway, so we're gonna reset this timing in the car, not mess with those cam seals, not do a new belt, and we're just gonna try and get it started. It does look like it's the original belt. The only markings I can see is right here. It says made in Japan, but other than that, I don't see any brand name or anything. So I'm thinking it's original. I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm going with. The car only had like 105 on it, so he either just had it done or it was ready to be done, and judging by how this belt looks, I don't think it was just done. So a little update on that. We're going to try to get this back in time, and hopefully it's going to be okay. Hopefully when it comes out, it's not going to need the heads rebuilt and new valves and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping we're going to be okay here, because that was not in the plan to get the heads rebuilt, at least not at this time. Alright guys, just wanted to show you guys that little hurdle we've come across. Well, it's not too big of a deal. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Alright, well, I'm gonna maybe get this other harness routed in here, possibly. And I don't know, I got somebody coming by, I gotta check out their car, so this is gonna have to go outside for a little bit. I'll let you guys know what's happening. Holy mess of wires. I'm trying to figure out how I want to route this. At least gonna get everything plugged in so then I can do a test fire. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the grommet situation. I got these holes here existing from the Brat. They're not big enough for this grommet, obviously. So I'm probably gonna have to hole saw out a hole in the firewall here for that grommet. And then these plugs here are like your boost controller, stuff like that. So gonna have to get those through there as well. These are the tranny plugs here. So I don't know, I think I tried to hole saw there already, as you saw, but I'm gonna have to weld a plate in so I can get the starter bit going first, so it actually centers itself. Alright guys, my battery's running low, so I gotta make this quick. But so little change of plans. I was gonna drill a hole right there on this lower one for this grommet, but I'm not gonna have enough wire to get to the plug that I need to on the tranny. So sorry, this light is all messed up. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is right where this flat spot is, I'm gonna hole saw there. I'm hoping, I gotta measure it, but I'm hoping that's gonna be the right diameter for this grommet. I just gotta measure this grommet and make sure that that flat portion there is gonna be big enough in diameter for the hole saw that I need. I'll just show you guys the one plug. I probably could make it work going over there, but I think it will look nicer coming through over here because it's gonna be more tucked away behind everything. But you see this plug here reaches fine, but that plug there connects to that bracket, and even if I unclip it from that bracket, I have virtually no slack, and it would normally be coming out over there. So it's kind of a far run for the harness. So instead it's just gonna come out right there, hopefully, and I think it'll look alright. And then that other set of plugs for my boost controller, that's going to be in this area. And then the MAF wire comes up here. That I'm going to drill this hole out for. But those will work perfect because they'll be nice and short. And all the plugs will be right in this area here. Alright, I'm putting my phone back on charge. Measure this diameter real quick. Make sure we're going to be alright to use that spot. Alright guys, change of plans. I don't have the correct hole saw size that I need. I have 2 1/8 and I have 2 3/4, but this grommet's measuring to like 2 3/8, maybe 2 1/4. But either way, it's not gonna work out. So I'm just gonna wait till probably this weekend and use my buddy's hole saw kit. It's in his truck, so I gotta go get it from him. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for today's video. I wish I could have got more done, but it is what it is. Next, hopefully this fuel tank is going to be in the works soon. Still waiting to hear a quote for that. And I'm just going to keep trying to tidy up this harness as best as I can and figuring out what goes where and what I need. And then I'm going to probably start working on this pedal system. The pedal's been in there for, but I'm going to bolt it back up, get it hooked up to that clutch slave, maybe bleed the slave out. I'm gonna look into getting a new line for the slave cylinder. So I got some stuff to keep me busy here. I need to get measurements for the brake lines. I have rough measurements, but I wasn't thinking that since they're AN lines and they're not swivel fittings, I have to measure the angles of the fittings in relation to each other. So I got to figure that out and get some more accurate measurements here. So I gotta bolt up the brake booster delete, bolt up the pedal bracket, get all this wiring figured out. Still got to reset that timing like I showed you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next video, but we got plenty to do. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.